Okay, well, I'm actually kind of surprised I'm making this video, but I want to have a note to my future self to, by the end of 2026, hopefully has actually reached the goals that I'm trying to reach. And yeah, looking at the laptop, I'm like the opposite way. It's so weird. I'm reversed. I'm not feeling comfortable about this either. But yeah, I'm posting this on the channel where I'm doing trading because I kind of want to make it an actual channel, something that I'm going to track my own progress in, also something to help me out in terms of speaking, in terms of getting better to have a conversation. But that's not really the topic right now. What I really want to talk about is kind of my plans for 2026 and everything that I will hopefully achieve during that time. So this is kind of like a time capsule for me, I guess. This is something that I will hopefully go back to in 400 days ish. I actually have to calculate how many that is. Maybe like 380, 390 days. That's about how much time I have to reach these goals. And well, once I come back to this video, hopefully I'll have reached everything that I want to do. So probably most importantly, for this year, I absolutely want to get as good at trading as I can. In general, I just want to be as good a person as I can in terms of literally everything. In terms of being as attractive as I can, as rich as I can, as intelligent as I can. I want to do as much as I can in every single domain. I want to just be really good at life. I feel like I've turned 18 about half a year ago, something like that. So it's been a couple of months already, but I've been really feeling like, man, there is no real point to life if you're not gonna try hard. There's no benefit in having fun, like drinking. I don't know. It never really interested me whatsoever, like to go party or anything else. I feel like the only good thing for me is to actually go all in on things, to actually reach the goals I want for myself. I want to be a millionaire. I mean, who doesn't, right? Who doesn't? But I actually do believe in myself. I believe I can be a millionaire. I believe I can reach these goals. I can be as good as I can. I can be really freaking attractive. That's also something else. I've been valuing looks a lot my entire life. It doesn't mean that I'm like I don't find myself like super attractive, right? I feel like I'm okay. I'm getting used to my like to the view I see myself on the laptop. I don't think I look terrible, but I do believe I can look a lot better. I do believe I could be really, really freaking attractive, and I could that same thing applies to everything else in my life. So hopefully by the end of these 380-ish days, by the end of 2026, I will have reached these goals. I will be as good as I wish I will be in these days, in this time. I hope I don't waste it. Man, speaking on the camera is hard, huh? Yeah, I'm not expecting this video to get any views either. It's just something for me, something to remember, to look back at and say, "Damn, man, I'm so much better now. I'm so much freaking better than I used to be these 300-ish days ago." That's mainly the goal of this video. That's something I want to do. I just feel like this is the most important thing in my life right now, to be as good as I can. If I don't improve, if I spend the day doing absolutely nothing for the rest of the day, I'm gonna feel like shit. I just can't do that. It's normal to me that I go to the gym every single day, that I train fighting every single day, that I do like try to become a better trader every single day, but I go to school, that I study there, that I have to do things. I just have to do things, and for some reason in this life, I have the need to be as good at everything as I can. Not even for myself. I've always just been treating everything in life as a competition. And for now, I'm not planning on changing that. I feel like it's working quite well for me, but yeah, I never feel like I'm doing enough. I never feel like I am actually where I want to be, and that makes sense because I think God made me for something bigger. I believe in God. I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian. I believe that there is a God, and God gives us luck. God gives us a sort of talent, and if you don't use these talents, then that's really what it means to not believe in God. I don't think it's all that attending to church. I do that, but I don't think that's really the main part. I feel like if you really want to say, I thank you, God, for the life you've given me, then you'd use up the talents that you have been given. And in my case, I believe I've been given quite a lot of them. I believe that, well, who would even tell that I'm not from England or like from America? I'm not even from an English speaking country. But it just kind of developed over time. I didn't put almost any effort into it. And the same applies to everything else I do. I feel like, me personally, that's just my belief. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe I'm just discrediting the amount of work that I'm putting into it. But I believe I have a lot of talents. I believe I can be successful. It's always been in my mind that, like, hey, I need to get better. I need to get rich. I can do that. I can be rich. I can be as good as I can, as good as possible. Damn, bro. Speaking is still hard though. So that's kind of like an obligation I have towards God, but mainly towards myself too, and towards my parents. Like, they've given me a lot in this life, and I want to thank them for it by being the best version of myself as possible. I also want to do the same for like my future family. I already feel the pressure of having a family, of being as good as I can every single day, essentially. Even though I'm not even close to having my own family. I don't have a kid. I don't really have a very, very, very close relationship. I mean, I have a girlfriend. I've been with her for like 2 years and I love her a lot. But we're not married. I'm not even close. I'm freaking 18. Like, it's young, I know, but I've already been feeling that sort of pressure, and that's what I hope that my future self continues to feel, because I feel like that's a good thing. I believe that if you want to be as good as you can, and you're feeling bad about it that you're not, and you're feeling like you have to get better, you have to improve, you have to do something, well, I feel like that just drives towards success. So I'm glad I have it. I'm glad I'm never satisfied with myself. I'm glad the first time I managed to bench like 225, I wasn't happy at all. It just kind of happened. And then I said, okay, well, here's my next goal. Let's do another thing. I'm never happy. That's a good thing. To me, it's a good thing because it means I can be happy, but not with the small things. I need more. I need to have something that no one else does. And that's what I hope I'm going to achieve in this year. I'm going to make more videos, more in depth, less talking about nonsense, and actually going more in depth into how I want to make $10,000 a month, or like 10,000 of my currency, but it's relatively similar. So, how I'm going to make $10,000 a month by the end of 2026, how I'm going to get so much more attractive than I am right now, how I'm going to get as good at fighting as I can, everything, all of these videos, I will make them separately. This one it's not going to have any edits. I'm not going to make any changes to it. I want it to be as clean as it can be. I want it to be as clean as it is right now when I'm seeing myself on the laptop screen speaking. I want this to be exactly this because I feel this video has to be as real as it can be. I want to be as real as a person as I can be right now for myself so I can look back at myself in the future and actually know this is the type of person I was. This is the type of person I wanted to be in the future. Am I now that person? Did I actually get that good at life like I wanted to be? That I actually have no clue. Hopefully, I trust myself. I believe in myself. I absolutely think that I will be a great person in the future. I absolutely believe that I will be a multi millionaire. I want to have hundreds of millions. That's just it. I don't care if people tell me it's not possible. I mean, who are you to judge me? Really? Who is anyone to tell me I can't? I mean, so many people have done it. Why not me? I feel like I could definitely do that. It just takes the amount of work that I've never actually had to experience. It's the type of work that takes, 18-hour days. I've only been really working at most 10. 10 hours a day. That's the like absolute peak of what I've been doing. I spend time on stupid shit like this thing, man. This freaking phone. Nah, this is not it. I'm not like wasting a ton of time on it, but still, just the fact that I'm using it, just the fact I know I could be doing something else and I'm not doing it. I hope I finally find a way to change this because it's not so easy. It's really not like, oh, I'm just gonna stop. I've tried that. It sucks. I'm not able to do it. It's hard. I like the fact that it's hard. It's a challenge, but I'm actually not winning it. I keep going back to that phone. I keep not knowing what to do next. What's my next step going to be if I want to be as successful as I'm saying that I want to be right now. And that's the problem. I don't know what to do exactly because I know my trading. That's how I want to be rich. I know I want to be as rich as I can, and trading is the best way for me to do that. It's a leverage, it's a skill that has such a high leverage once you master it. And it's really interesting to me too because a lot of trading is psychology. A lot of trading is economics, so it's things I really do have an interest in. No, I know what to do, but I just am not able to do it as long as I probably should be doing it. I know when my market's open, I know what I'm going to do in that time, but it only takes like 2 hours every single day. That's not enough work if I want to be as rich as I can. 2 hours every day, that's not going to be enough. I need to do more. I need to work harder. I need to be everything that I wish to be. And that's really what 2026 is going to look like for me. This is what I'm going to make it happen. I know what it takes to make it happen. I also have to figure out how I can do that, how I can make it happen, because I know that what it takes, if you want to be good at literally anything, you have to put in a ton of hard work. That's obvious, right? I mean, there's no cheat sheet, there's no like code. You cannot cheat your way to be successful, and I know that. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work my ass off. But I also have to figure out what to do because just working hard is also not enough. I also have to know exactly what I'm going to do. I'll make videos on that in the future, but this one in specific, it's a note to self. Like I said before, I'm just gonna make it in a simple statement. By the end of 2026, I'm going to be making $10,000 a month. I'm also going to be really, really attractive, like a 9 or a 10. I will be a really deadly fighter. I will be really good at fighting. I won't have to fear for myself anymore if I'm walking like on, let's say it's 11 p.m. or 12 p.m. and you're walking back to your house. I won't have to worry about that anymore. I won't have to worry about that, especially when I'm with my girl. Like, I know I can beat them. I know I can protect her. And that's really important for me. I know I'll be able to do that by the end of 2026. I will be a really deadly fighter. I will be really rich. Oh, sorry, I will be on my way to becoming really rich. I'll be making that 10,000, like I said. I'll be really attractive. I'll have a great relationship with my girlfriend, and even better relationship with my God, because he is the one that's giving me all the talents. He's the one that's giving me everything I have. And, well, I'll make it happen. I'll use the talents I have. I'll use everything I have and I'll be as successful as I can. I'll also have a good YouTube channel, something that I can actually be proud of, not like this video. I mean, there's nothing bad about it in a sense that this is literally how it's supposed to look. But in the future, I want this channel to be something that I can actually look back on and say, damn, I'm really proud of my 100,000 subscribers that I have. I'm really proud of the thing I managed to build here. So these are really the four fundamental things that I want to achieve by the end of 2026, and that honestly, I will achieve. It's going to take a ton of hard work. I'm going to probably make a video once every week, going back over the week that I've just done and what I've achieved during that week, what I managed to do, what I didn't manage to do, what's hard, what's easy, everything about it. I'll probably be making this video, so around 55 of them. That's how many videos I'm going to make before the end of 2026, just talking about my progress in that week. And after these videos, I can finally go ahead and say, okay, let's look back at what I said I achieved. And I know I'll be able to do that. I know I'll be able to go in and say, okay, wow, everything on my list, I'm done. I did it. Let's go harder. Let's keep improving. Let's go next. So that's the video. I wanted to make it, and I think that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much everything I want to say to myself in the future. And well, honestly, I hope for myself that this journey is going to be difficult. I really do. I hope I will be the type of person by the end of 2026 who's going to genuinely be able to say, I am successful and I made it happen myself. That's it. That's really everything that I care for right now. That's pretty much it. End of the video, right? See you in a year, bro.